Yo, welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm the host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We got a late night session tonight. We got some new hosts in the building tonight. We got Amber J in the building.
Amber W.
Or Amber W, however you want to call it. What's going on?
Hi.
That's it?
Am I supposed to
black people. You see how black people act? Got Tyrell Williams in the building. That's all.
Hey, we need to just get up into it.
We need to get up into it.
Yeah.
And then you got K-Sap Square in the building.
What's going on, y'all?
I know it's been a while. I know y'all ain't seen us in a minute, but we back chopping it up on this late night on a Saturday night. And when you come in the stream, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. But on this late night edition, before we get into it, like I always say, DJ, kick the beat.
Yeah. Simply Ball Dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You want to swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic, check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pot smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Pay promotion, yeah. Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my man James IV, man, for the hot intro, man. All right, this on this Saturday night, man. We got our drinks in our cup, man. We drinking. I'm drinking on some Hennessy. Amber W's drinking on that water. K-Sap Square got that wine. Tyrell Williams got that Reposado tequila, man. So we're going to take a toast to a good show. Late night edition. Simply Ball Dropping. Late night relationship talk. Let's get it. So before we get started, man, this is what we're going to do, man. When you come in the stream, man, post your comments on there. We'll post your comments on the thing. The moderators in the building, man. If y'all got any problem, Slappy going to kick y'all motherfucking asses up out of here. So we're going to get it started. So the topic of discussion is relationships. So basically, in a relationship, what is some of the expectations? Are they over expectations or limited expectations? So how do y'all feel about relationship expectations?
Yeah, so I'll get started. So, short story. I just feel like in the world we're living in now, that relationship expectations are at an all-time high. I feel like in Kareem and I's generation, I don't feel like the expectations were set, the bar was set so high. I think now that we got social media, we have all these celebrities and we have blogs and we have all these things that we're looking at. Now we're looking at our spouses like, I need you to do more, or I want more, or I want this. And not necessarily being at the place where you want to be yourself, but you want a man to make $1 million, or you want him to do all these things. But what exactly are you doing?
Is that realistic?
No, I don't think it's realistic. I personally don't think it's realistic. I feel like it's realistic if that woman is making a certain amount of money and she does want that man to meet her at where she is, because as we know, with the woman making more money than the man, there's a difference. Vice versa, but now we don't have those. It's not back in the day when the man did everything and the woman could just stay home and not work. Women are working just as hard as men now. And I think that the women are setting that bar so high and it's turning men off, and it's not really allowing them to be able to find the type of man that they want, because their bar is set so high that how many in the what percentile of men do you have left?
Women just want too goddamn much.
Okay, you just can't make blanket statements like that.
I mean, they
What you
want too
think?
much. I
Some
mean,
women. I agree. With what she said, not you said.
you ain't gotta agree with me.
Because that's the problem. Celebrity lives seem a lot more tangible to us now. They seem closer. Like the way Beyonce, Cardi B, whoever you look at on social media, you see them all the time. We're exposed to that all the time. And then you have the little subculture, the influencers, who are regular people. They do stuff, but it makes people feel like, okay, well, that life, it seems like I should be able to get it too. I shouldn't have to struggle with the man or struggle with the woman or go through regular stuff. I should be living this certain life at a very young age, mind you.
I agree.
But a lot of it is smoke and mirrors, but people don't, that's conversation.
Don't get it.
But when
They
I
don't
say
know that.
women want too much, I was trying to piggyback off of what she said when they come to the table saying, I make X amount of dollars, I
Yeah.
want all this. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Women, when they put themselves out there to start, that'll make a man be like, man, I ain't dealing with her.
I feel like on both sides though, like people have to put those expectations out there, because if they
Of what they
don't,
want.
then people can, what may be, doing very well to me may not be the same for the next person.
But I'm saying
Most
not in the
definitely.
first encounter though. Not in the first encounter.
No, I think it needs to be. The
But
first
try.
encounter.
So
I don't believe in wasting time.
So give an example
Okay.
of what your what you were looking for when you were dating or out there looking or seeking somebody. What was your expectation?
I feel like, so my expectation was, a woman who had a plan for herself already. Somebody who can hold her own. Somebody that let's say if I get ill, God forbid, somebody who can still be able to handle that pressure and make sure that the family good. So, but you also have your non-negotiables, because we all, as men, you want your woman to do some traditional things. We understand that times has changed, but it's like it can't change too much. Just like what y'all expect of a man, it's just some basic things that you want from that, your partner.
Can I add
Yeah.
too? I feel like it also depends on where you are in your life, on what your expectations are.
Exactly.
So let's say, hypothetically, if Tyrell was a single man right now, his expectations of a woman would be a lot different than what they were.
in college.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean
Right.
that's
You're in a
given.
different
That's
place in
given.
your life.
Yeah,
You
that's
live
given.
life
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like that question in and of itself
Yeah.
is a little bit loaded, because your expectations are going to change.
Most definitely. I think that, and this may sound a little sexist to me. Before I even say it, I know it may sound sexist to y'all, but I'm gonna say it. I think, I think women change. We change way more than men, if that makes sense. Men don't really. I'm not gonna say y'all don't change or evolve. No, seriously though, we change a lot more. And of course,
when
that
you say
the
change, what kind of change?
like, let's just say, for instance, when we first met, you were
Okay.
20. I was 20, and you were 25.
You ain't gotta tell
What was I?
everybody.
21, 25. Whatever. We were
Oh
young.
my God.
Yeah, we were very young.
You were
so
how old?
I was 21 for
She was
sure.
21.
Yes.
You was 25?
Yeah.
Are you going after
24.
them young
25.
girls?
That's what they
Yeah.
all say. They say I robbed the cradle.
You did.
So yeah, I was that. But I'm saying my 21-year-old self, my 30-year-old self my 40-year-old self, all those, it was stages. And I could personally see the way I changed in my growth in my mind, like my frame of my thought process. Like when someone asked me a question, I may, no, I don't care. I'll pop off. But now if you ask me, I'm gonna think about it and be like, because I have that life experience.
I'm
gonna
I
be
feel
able
the
to
same way.
And I'm not saying
I feel the same way.
I'm not saying y'all don't have it. But when it comes to being in a relationship, y'all are very straightforward. Your routine probably don't change every day, does it? You probably get up, eat your same whatever you gonna eat, go to your office, eat that snack, go do this, you go to the gym at this time. You know what I'm saying? Your routine doesn't change. With women, we all over the place. We're gonna adapt to whatever is going on. It's like, oh, if this day, my day went off, I can't do this day. I gotta go over here and take care of the babies. I gotta do this. Y'all should just stay straight.
That shows emotions.
But check this out. So my stuff routine, so I can handle when stuff just come out of nowhere. Y'all saw
y'all be all over
that is something extra happening. Y'all just have a fit. Yeah.
I don't think
like,
so.
I think men are accustomed to that.
I think we just want it done right. So I feel like the
So you all over the place because you want it right?
No.
Men live by the border system.
Maybe, I mean, y'all can be cool, but my thing is, I feel like some things that you're cool about, you shouldn't be that cool about it. Like, why you ain't?
Why not?
Like, why you not giving me?
I feel like
I think this is important.
I've learned, like you said, when you say your 20-year-old self, your 30-year-old self, your 40-year-old self, and I'll stop there. But it gets to a point where,
well, stop, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, like I've learned along the way, like certain things I used to stress over, there's no point in stressing over. You know what I'm saying? I remember my late great Uncle Box used to tell me when we used to go on vacation, like sometimes like I'd be like, dang, I don't think we can afford to go on vacation, but we made it happen anyway. And he said the same problems that you had when you left, they're gonna be there when you get back. So why not? And just like my brother always tell me, like, man, just take it day by day. So, you know, as I got older, I started figuring that out because back when I was younger, I was a wreck. Like, damn, how am I gonna get this done, man? I used to stress myself out about it. But now I just stay in the moment.
And
man.
not even, I get what you're saying on that part, but not even that. I'm just talking about just regular life in relationship with your spouse.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, if you lay down, what y'all go to bed with each other every night, right? So you pretty much know Amber routine at night, or what's about to happen. Oh, she gonna lay down, she gonna roll over this way, she gonna put the cover. Like literally, you know all of these things. Men, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all stay the same. I know you do. You do the same thing you did 22 years ago.
What I do?
Everything.
Talk about
the
it.
same. Everything is the same. Nothing really has changed other than conversation. Our conversation has changed. I think our conversation has changed. But like just the regular like routine.
Are you offended?
Daily routine. No, it's not an offensive. It's not bad. It's just like because we have this talk all the time. And I know if B Hunt watching, he'll always say it. He'll be like, well, yeah, men are just simple. Like they just won't. It's just straight. It's cut. And I mean, hey,
for sure. I feel like
is it because we got different generations here. So what you think, Tyrell?
Women and men just different when it comes to stuff. Like I agree with Kareem. Like when stuff happened to me, I can still find peace.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because that's the only way that I'm gonna survive and make sure that I'm ready for the next time. The next thing happens.
Yeah.
And he said it earlier, like women, like if something hits you out of the ordinary, when you say you all over the place, if it hits a man that way, be like, we ready for it.
Yeah, you can ask Amber. Sometimes something
I won't say that's necessarily true because I feel like I'm a little fluid and a little chaotic with my day or however I structure stuff. But if something happens with my child or something and I get a call that I have to do, like different. I'm that's able different. To. How is that different? No, that's an inconvenience.
That's very important. I'm saying like on some stuff like if you just an extra meeting come up, something crazy go on at work, and they just call you.
I deal with it. It's irritating.
I know you deal with it. I'm saying, but sometimes
you all
deal with it different,
depending on what it is.
But too, I feel like if you're very structured, there could be times where Tyrell's highly irritated if something does not go
You think I'm structured?
your routine.
No, I think you have a routine. I don't think you're structured.
What is my routine? I want to hear this. What is my routine?
I mean, you know your routine. Your
Like-
routine is your routine.
like what? Like
your
what?
routine is you gonna get up, you gonna get in there, get your shower, do whatever. You gonna get ready. You gonna sit on the edge of the bed.
Wait a minute.
I mean, like everything. You gonna go make your tea at
That
night.
routine just started 2 years
Like,
ago.
All of that little stuff.
Oh, so you
I mean,
talking
just
about the
like your day.
norm,
Yeah,
the
just the
norm.
normal thing. But even if something's going on in
Well,
the
shit,
house,
you got a routine too.
well, yeah, everybody has somewhat of a routine, but I literally don't do my routine like that. My stuff be changing. Like my stuff pops up and changes throughout the day. Just like, let's just say, like, if we had a conversation or used to have conversations, like just say, I'll say, we're watching a movie, and I always like to bring up little situations in a movie or something. I say, oh, Kareem, what would you do in that situation if that was us? And it would be like Kareem would always say, man, I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna be in that situation, so I don't know. I mean, it's just almost like
certain situations you can't talk about because you never face that situation. So I mean, I wouldn't know how to respond to that. Like, I mean,
but it's not like you
shit.
don't know how to respond. It's just hypothetically saying, what would you do if you were in that situation?
I mean, for me, I mean, that's kind of hard to answer for me, man. Not being in a situation involving like that. So I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's out of in context. I look at it like, well, damn, if I was in that situation, if I've ever encountered a situation almost similar to it, then I could answer it. But if you just ask me if you ever, shit, I wouldn't know how to answer that because I wouldn't know.
I feel like
I think
to
I
answer that, people will just give their preferred response.
Yeah.
They think
Right.
that-
Like
I do
Amber
think
would
when
ask
you're
me
in
a
it,
question.
you don't know how you
and say, what would you do,
Yeah,
Mama,
yeah.
if this? I'm like, well, this is what I would do. And I think me and you had a conversation on the phone the other day, and I said, well, this is what I would do in that situation. If this person would want to do it the same way, but if it were me, I'm not doing it.
Because
or whatever.
I could understand
you know?
where you're coming from when you say about the conversation because he's in that profession. You've seen a lot of people would do different things, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's why he can respond that way. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in that profession and he probably seen multiple cases on different things of what people would do.
Mhm. But yeah, but I think that I just think now that, and I get what Tyrell was saying. Tyrell said, what you're saying is, okay, I definitely want somebody at my level or to meet and match or whatever,
Oh, we need to go back to the routine, to the growth.
Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why men. So do y'all really feel like maybe a man finds himself faster than a woman? Like the foundation of who you are and kind of who you're gonna be?
I don't think so.
Because she's
No.
saying that like you pretty much are the same person for 20 years. But
I
I'm
feel
sitting
like it's
back
hard for them
thinking,
to
and, like, I
change
feel
and
like I've-
stuff. I feel like we change. We like, let's just say, for instance, I go out. I like to try new places. I like to try new eating places. I'll just find something or I see something and I'll say, come on, you want to go over here? And Kareem be like,
But that could be
nah,
a him thing.
I want to go and
Yeah,
I
Not
just
a
what?
man
want to.
thing. That's a you thing. That's not a blanket
See,
man.
I mean, I
That-
can, yeah, I can
get
see that. I
Yeah,
can see
see
that.
that.
I
I
feel
can see
like-
that.
I feel like I'm routine, right?
Mhm.
But I also
It's certain things you're not gonna
have grown a lot. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
the core of me is who I am, but I
Right.
still experience life.
do.
I
Right.
try a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey,
Right.
Amber, you want to try this?
Right.
So I
Yeah.
feel like growth
Yeah.
is there, but
Maybe
you
it's
still gonna
just-
be yourself.
But like
Yeah.
Amber said, it might
It's still you.
Yeah.
That's keep it as a you thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, I'm like Kanisha, like
Because
y'all similar.
okay, so say this.
No,
I'ma
we're
say
Y'all
not.
similar. Yeah, that y'all mother and daughter, y'all are similar
Act the
because
same way.
exactly. I tell that to Tyra every time. Every time me and Tyra
Do.
rides, man, that y'all act just alike. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I don't
The
think
fruit
we
don't
act
fall-
just
Yes, you're
alike.
Amber. Yes, you
There's
can.
a lot of similarities. There's
There's
ways
similar-
that she
but
think that I
It's
think, but
more than a
It's
lot of
ways that we're
similarities.
different too, though.
In what way?
And that's hard. You just put me on the
You
spot.
can't. I mean,
she was
that's
born in
Yes.
February. Okay.
oh man, that has nothing to do with it. But I'm
Yes,
talking about
it
y'all's
is.
ways as mother and daughter. Y'all are the same. Y'all are the same.
And you know
There's
how
no
when
way
people,
around it.
So what does it mean when people say they are leaving each other because they
outgrown
each other.
I don't understand.
What does that mean?
That to me, that's
feel like
a
you didn't-
cop out.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
you.
No,
Somebody
I don't-
was too. Either you didn't really know the person.
Mhm.
I feel like from the get go,
Mm-hmm.
or
I think a lot of people
somebody
just check out.
was too stubborn to evolve in their relationship
Yeah.
because you do have to evolve.
Yeah.
You can't be the same people
Yeah, I agree.
when you
Mhm.
first got together. So yeah,
Exactly.
somebody
Yeah.
is still trying to stay how
That's
they
what
were 30 years ago, and the
That's
next person
what I
has
was trying to
moved,
get at.
Then yes, I believe
That's what I
that we've
understand.
I don't think
outgrown
it's a
each
cop-out.
other.
depending on if they didn't know each other going into
Well,
the
yeah, well, the
relationship.
way she explained it. But what I'm trying to figure out is why do people use that excuse as we just grown apart?
Because I think
Yeah.
it's sometimes the only thing to explain. If you've been with somebody for over a decade or longer,
Because I
and it
don't think they
doesn't
want to
work, what
explain.
else?
I don't think they want to explain. They
But
use
sometimes
that
it's not
as
something
the
tangible. It's not like, oh, you cheated. Oh, we had financial problems. Oh, we had a loss. We
Oh, they'll
couldn't
never
get
come out
over
and
it.
say that. They'll say we parting
But
ways.
sometimes
and we
that's not
just,
the reason, though.
And it may be
Exactly.
one of them
Genuinely
unspoken
can't communicate with
expectations,
each
right,
other
Yeah.
Amber?
anymore.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I wanted him to do all of this. And then at the end, when it gets to the end and we're almost at a level of divorce or separation, it's, oh, if you would have did this
Blah, blah,
X,
blah,
Y,
blah.
Z,
Yeah.
why didn't we communicate that and talk about that before it got to this level? Because, oh, I thought you should have known.
Exactly.
You
But
been
all
with
that
me
could have
this
been
long.
rectified before it got to that stage.
It should, yeah, it
That's
should
why
be.
I said
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with people saying that we just grown apart.
Me and Tyrell met a
It
guy
just-
who sold me my last car. He said him and his wife
Yeah.
outgrew each other.
He just probably didn't
She
want to talk about
changed.
it.
But he said that like all this different stuff,
The
like
stuff
she had
that it
become a
started.
vegan. She
Yeah.
just started living
Their
differently,
lifestyles were different.
and he couldn't.
So the
Yeah,
vegan
good.
ran him off.
I don't think it was just that, but it was one of the
Yeah.
things he said. Like, even just think about it. Imagine if
Because I feel like
she
we're more
stopped eating meat right now. I'm serious.
Like something very extreme.
and it's
It
like
wouldn't bother me.
you say that,
No,
but
and
it
no.
could become irritating. And you don't even think about it.
The reason why I say it wouldn't bother me, man, because a lot of stuff is health reasons, health wise. Like when she say that certain things that she can't eat no more, it makes her
People
feel.
break up because people get sick. So I definitely could
Oh,
see
nah,
people breaking up over.
I'm not
Yeah.
checking out because my wife gets sick or she stopped eating
Yeah.
meat.
And I don't
Well,
think
stuff.
glad to
on
know you got my back.
Yeah,
Right
and I'm
now.
not saying it's on purpose or it's right, but illness can drive marriages.
Nah, we talk
It
about
can.
this on the
It's a lot
podcast.
to
I-
deal
because
with.
it's
it's-
a
Yeah, it
lot.
can.
To,
I mean, I know
It's-
it's a lot to deal with, man. But when you talking about if she just
if
all
you
of
have a
sudden
man who
don't
doesn't
wanna eat
believe in
meat,
cooking, and now your wife says she's vegan and she's only cooking stuff without meat, and you say, "Oh, well, I'm hungry. Or I don't want that.
Yeah,
or I don't
or-
want." You feel like she's not meeting a need of yours. A man could think like that.
But what if she
Mhm.
says
Mhm.
like, "I'm no longer cooking anymore"?
Yeah.
I'm just going.
then I get in the kitchen.
Oh,
So you
no,
won't be
that-
bothered about it.
I wouldn't be bothered by
You're
that.
lying.
No, I'm not lying. I'm telling the guys honest truth, man. Certain things, man,
Well-
y'all gotta understand. That don't
Well,
bother me, man.
this is your chance.
I'm
I
always,
haven't cooked in a while.
I've
actually.
always known growing up, I know how to fend for
But-
myself.
Yeah.
I know how to like they used to say, man, every nigga for themselves.
We
I
are,
know-
and I know how
I-
to take out the trash, but you can't wake up tomorrow and tell me
I gotta
doing
take.
this.
Yeah.
I gotta
No,
do
I'm
this.
not-
I'm gonna
not
have,
gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
you
have a
that.
problem with that.
Yeah.
If you
Problem
do
with
something
I'm gonna have a
extreme, or
problem
just say,
with
"I'm
you
not
saying
doing
I
it."
ain't messing with the lawn no more.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be
like
weeds
that.
out there.
Oh no,
I'm gonna be like, what?
they got people to do services. I'd be like Tyrell. I just hire somebody to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just hire somebody to do
Save some
stuff
time.
like that. Yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
that's my
like
piece right there.
so like International said, men get in a comfort zone and get complacent.
I mean, I could see that. I mean, when you get into a comfort zone and get complacent,
I
I'm
think
not
that could
gonna
be
use-
anybody though.
I'm not going to use the word complacent though. A
Both.
man could be,
could be
get in
both.
his comfort zone.
It could be both.
Start, yeah.
Because it depends on, I feel like when you're in a relationship, in a marriage, that person that's in that relationship is bringing in everything that you come with. It ain't just you. It wasn't just Amber you were getting. You were
Yeah.
getting Amber in her past and her younger years and her whatever she went through. Not that she went through any trauma or anything, but anybody else may be like, everything that when you marry somebody, you get everything that comes along with that.
I understand.
And
but
I just feel like a lot of people, when they get married, they not looking at either the expectation is way too high or it's not even at a level to where they even know what they want. You
But
know
what-
what I'm saying? They almost feel like it's unrealistic.
But
The
what's,
complacency
what's
comes
high
out
though?
of
I just feel like all of
depends
this
on the
boils
person.
down to communication and y'all being on the same page. because
Right.
Somebody could be very low, and then high just seems, it's mid level to somebody
to
else.
somebody else.
So y'all just got to be on the same wavelength
Yeah.
about what y'all.
But
want
I
out
feel
of
like
life.
a person who's making, let's just say a woman,
Because even
single
beyond
woman.
money, you can have expectations that somebody like I couldn't be with a man who you want me to have your dinner ready every day at 5. You want me to home cook.
Oh,
you
that's something different
every
right there.
day.
That's something
Oh,
different.
That's
yeah,
an
no.
expectation
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
something
meet.
different.
Yeah.
'Cause I
right?
don't like cooking.
I don't think
Right.
that's an
Nothing that
expectation.
I'm not going to cook.
That's not an expectation. That's
That
a
is
demand.
some-
That's a demand.
No, that's an expectation.
Nah, that's
an
a-
expectation.
It's
I
an
know, but
expectation.
that's what
That's
I'm
almost
saying.
The
like
expectation of
some
marriage
men
is
But
a
it's
woman's gonna
almost
do
a
that.
demand for you
And
saying,
you know why?
you better have my
And you
dinner
know why
done at
most
5
and the
o'clock.
men that
Why is
says that
a
is
demand?
Because the man is telling that woman, if I don't have my dinner done at 5 o'clock, it's going to be issues. So he's demanding her to have that done
And these-
at 5 o'clock.
And just like she's trying to say, women are demanding a certain dollar amount. It's all the
And that's
demands,
why
expectations.
women
Right.
gonna be 50
why you
and
can't
die alone.
why you can't get that, like they said, like the
You're not dying at 50.
like the
though.
girl who
I'm just saying. I mean, some of these women got a lot of expectations.
like the girl
And
Why
men
are we
just can't
only
meet.
putting it on women though? I want to.
Don't
Men
no.
have
men
I
have
No, we
high
are.
expectations.
Men have high
expectations.
expectations.
Men just don't typically have a financial expectation like the women do.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
It's your
have
looks and
other
your demeanor.
expectations. Because
When they
most
talk about
most men,
finances.
if a
Submissive.
man
Are
is
you pretty?
financially
Don't use that
stable,
word. Your mama don't like
and
that.
Submissive.
if you're financially stable and you grow together, yeah, you're
That's
gonna be
what I'm saying.
cool
Build
with Amber.
together.
But,
Build together.
but where you are right now, and if you were single going out, you ain't trying to get nobody down here because they
For
gon'
sure
they
not.
want you. They trying to come up off of you, right?
Let
For
me ask you
sure.
this. From a man's point of view, does a man have an expectation on a woman and say she got to make an X amount of dollars?
Most that depends. I feel like
I
these
think it's
days-
tacky. Me
Wait.
personally,
No,
For a
I'm
man to
asking, have
expect
you-
anything of a woman?
No, I'm not. I'm
a
talking about
certain dollar amount from a woman.
I don't think men
I don't
put
think.
an
I think
expectation.
men are a
on-
little bit more fluid with
Yeah.
that because that's not where they put their value in a woman.
Exactly.
No.
They put their value in your. It's higher expectations
Yeah.
for looks. It's so
Oh, yeah.
many
Oh yeah.
great looking women who are with some frogs.
Right.
Me personally, I don't think the money aspect has it don't bother me. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
most men
So
will
you would
tell
date.
you.
You would date. So if you were single right now, you would be okay with dating somebody who has nothing.
I wouldn't be dating. I'd be a hoe.
Plot twist.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I mean, I've said it before.
Yeah.
I said if I. How many times
Are
I
you
said it?
at this,
Mhm.
at
If
this
I-
big age?
Yeah. If I wasn't married, I don't know what the fuck I'd be.
He been married so long, he just delusional. He don't
I'm
know.
not-
I'm
I
not
don't
being
think you
delusional.
mean
I'm just
that.
saying it's just like I'm dead serious,
You
man.
would be
It's
a
like,
hoe?
man, shit. I ain't got shit. What I ain't got nothing to offer y'all now. Shit.
So
Yeah,
you
y'all finna
wouldn't
fight.
think
date
it's a
with.
wrap?
It would
I
be
mean,
serious.
hell nah. I couldn't be serious.
Let's
Not
say
at
you
this
never
age.
got married and
Uh-huh.
you just
We're
were
still
just
single.
single, just out in these streets. You
Y'all
just,
wouldn't be here to ask me that question.
I'm just saying. Hypothetically saying, if I were single, I could say probably what I would be doing or what I thought
I
I
don't
would
know
be
what
doing.
I'd be doing.
Because
It's hard to.
It's
hard.
hard.
It
It's
is.
hard to
It
answer
is.
that.
It is.
Because you could be a totally different
It
person.
totally different
Yeah,
person.
it
A
is.
relationship could
Yeah.
it molds you as a
Yeah.
person.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
man, I've been with your mother so long, man. It's like, shit. I mean, half my damn life.
Your
Yeah,
whole all
literally
your
half
good
my life.
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like for me
That's
to
what I
like
don't think
you
about.
talking
You
about
convert-
dating. If I wasn't married, shit, I probably couldn't date nobody.
Men don't. Y'all have a non-negotiable about if you like your woman a certain. I'm serious. Physical attributes.
I'm
If-
very
I know if I hit a certain
particular.
number on that scale, that's a no go for Tyrell. That's a no.
Mhm.
You cannot.
That's his deal breaker.
That's his
That's
deal
I mean
breaker.
that's his deal.
Yeah.
I mean shit. When I back in the days, man, I'm sometimes I'm picky about man who I would like to associate with. I mean,
so
it's
we all
like
just place our value.
Everybody everybody has, I think, their
That type.
particular,
Yeah.
their type and their
and
particular
that's
things.
what I say. That looks on a woman if she ain't making money, but if you shit, we just build together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my
So the looks
expectations-
would
look
overtake.
good.
So
You
the
want your
looks
little
would-
brokey broke.
So you'll take a fine ass broke girl.
Yes.
we gonna build together.
Oh,
No,
You gotta
she
look-
ain't gonna be broke.
you gotta
she
look
gonna have
good.
some kind of money.
you gotta look good, but there is a bare minimum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Depending
I'm
on
not
where
talking
y'all
about
at.
she got be
Yeah.
she broke. I'm just
But
saying.
I asked Tyrell this not too long ago. I said, so if you were like a millionaire, do you feel like we would have still dated, or you feel like your taste in women would be different? Because I feel like you
Mm.
A millionaire's
just don't
taste in
know.
women is different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
Most
be different.
definitely.
Different.
Most definitely. You in a whole
I'm
different
qualified.
category.
Don't get it twisted. Okay.
Because
I'm
if he was a
qualified.
millionaire, he wouldn't. If he was a millionaire, he wouldn't have been a Sam.
Why not?
So y'all wouldn't have crossed paths. His whole people that he's associated with, if he was a
It would have been
millionaire,
different.
it'd have been different. Y'all wouldn't have never
Well,
crossed paths.
Whole new.
He would have
circle.
never came up in the subway.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's different.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? When you got money like that, your associates are a little different.
You're doing different.
You're in a
things.
different
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah,
you're in a different realm
So
of people.
basically,
You
LeBron would be
bumping
married to
elbows.
his wife if he was already wealthy. He wouldn't have wanted her
But see, he didn't get wealthy
until later.
But-
until later.
That's
They
what I'm
all
saying.
she
That
was
was
with him when he was
already-
broke.
already
They
was.
was already known each other. You know what I'm saying? That was from
I don't like
grade
to think
school
like
up.
that. That makes my stomach hurt
Why?
because I just feel like it's shallow.
Why is it shallow? Like he was like their
not-
relationship is a genuine relationship where they started from the mud
Right.
and they
I
built
understand
together.
that. I'm just saying, like the thought of like you wouldn't want your spouse because you're in a different tax.
Look,
bracket
nobody
is
said.
No,
wild.
I've never said
Nobody
that.
said that. They just said if you in a different circle,
Yeah.
you looking at other people.
Well,
There's
we
other
was at
people
the
in-
club. I was in the other section. You was in that section. You had money and I didn't.
You would have walked over to the section, try to get up in the section.
Oh, I don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. So how was y'all gonna cross paths?
Sorry.
If he's in one section, you're in one section, and you'd have never made the attempt to go to that section, how you gonna cross paths?
He would have made the attempt. That's what I'm saying.
But he already had.
But I'm the wealthy one.
Yeah. So he walking over to the doghouse.
Oh
You know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
He walking over to the playpen.
That's what it is. It's almost like
But
you
then that's-
saying you want to select. It's me, and I'm about to go out here and get me this celebrity, honey. I want him. I'm getting him on
Okay.
TV
It ain't
right
about
now.
going to
You
get a
know, or
celebrity.
even not even a celebrity. But when I say unrealistic expectations, just let me give y'all my. It could be different for everybody. This
Oh.
is just my mind frame of when I'm thinking of it. So I'm thinking me being okay, I'm making a good amount of money to be able to take care of myself and to take care of whatever I am. If I'm a single person and I'm taking care of my household, let's
Mhm.
just say it was back to when me and Amber, when Amber was smaller and I had my own place and it was just me and her. Okay. Expectations is what I'm saying is that I would be saying, oh, my man can't do this. He can't do this. I need him to be 6'2". I need him to be making 100,000 plus. I need him to be able to fly me out 4 or 5 times a year or whatever.
But
This
that's
crazy.
not how the culture was. Back then.
It's exactly that's my point of now how the
Struggling is
ex-
looked down upon them.
how the expectation is exactly. So
Mhm.
now it's just kind of like you living like this. It's like
But I
What are
do
you
think
doing?
there is a plus to not as extreme as what we're talking about, but like Tyrell said, I think there is a plus to people now having a little bit better dating standards. Because before it was too much, y'all just letting anything fly. It's
Mhm.
I'm
What do you
serious.
mean letting everything fly? Like what?
I mean, when like the movie Baby Boy, she was just taking care of him. Like that's not
That's why it was a
Productive.
movie. That's why it was.
but
Yeah.
that's real life. That's how
People
some
do that.
women live.
people do that. Yeah.
Even we can think of
Everybody
people
can't
in
live
our
like
families
Jody.
who have dated people who are well below them, or you shouldn't have invested that much time and energy into somebody who
Who?
they weren't,
But
you
I
weren't
mean,
equally yoked.
It always seems like when we talk about stuff like this, it's always like it points a negative light on women
It does.
because of the fact like you look at a lot of what's that girl's name? Kendra G and the people that come on and she asking about the expectations.
Mhm.
Women set themselves up for that. So when people start talking about it, it's like, wow, these men come for these women with these expectations.
And
on,
don't get me
I want to
wrong.
make this guy got to have X amount of dollars and stuff like that. But a lot of women are selling themselves short. There was one particular woman that she came on and said that she would have passed up on a good man if she would have, went with her realistic expectations on he had to make this
Mhm.
X amount of dollars. You seen that? Y'all
If he
seen
had
that clip before?
potential.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
potential and all
If
that.
he has potential,
Yeah.
I think that if anybody, if you feel like And like Tyrell said, it all
Can you date
depends on
potential?
it all depends on
can,
where you
yeah,
are.
yeah.
For how long?
It's different for each
Because they
person.
get caught up.
It's almost
Some
like
people think they can
acrimony.
change somebody,
Mhm.
or
Acrimony.
The movie
Acrimony is a
Acrimony.
prime
So it's
example.
almost like I
Yeah.
got this big dream and this idea,
Yeah.
and it keep failing and failing, and you keep taking all the money out. Okay, now
But when
some
it
gotta
hit,
change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it don't hit for everybody. It's
I know.
my
Right.
point.
right. It
that's when
doesn't.
you got to be that ride or
Yeah.
die.
But somebody got to speak up.
Yeah.
You can't sit
Yeah.
there and just be mad. Just
Yeah.
say, hey, we got to
Yeah.
do something different.
But I do feel
agree.
like expectations are, I'm not saying that they are not, they're a bad thing. I think they are very important, and people have to set them in order to get where they want to be in life, because I feel like some people just don't have any expectations. They just in it for the now and what they can get
That's where
at
the
the
world
moment.
is now, man.
But I just still feel like social media done messed us up and all of where we think we should be, because you're at, even if you're at the level of where you are supposed to be or where you think you need to be, you're gonna look at somebody else and be like, oh, such and such is on social media and they doing this and they got this and they got XYZ and they doing this. And next week they getting a divorce, but they just posted like they was lovey-dovey, but you wanted to be like them. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
that
just
shit be
almost like
coming
it's
quick
fake.
too.
Yeah.
I feel like
Some of these
like-
marriages, boy.
that's
Your ass
that's a
on the
woman
server.
thing though.
What?
What?
Following after social
media.
yeah, media.
I think
You don't
guys-
think men do?
Guys
Men
do that too.
not on no relationship stuff.
Tyrell.
Hey, Kareem, you know anybody doing that?
Nah, not
Yeah.
from a man's
Yeah.
I
point of
don't
view.
know
What a
anybody
man
doing
at?
it as far as
Is
a
it
woman.
any men out
But
there
I-
listening? Do y'all do that?
They ain't
I
gonna agree
think
with
men
you.
choose their.
Shit.
I think men choose their women based off of social media relationships and how they want their girl to look and aesthetics and all that. Yes, men do.
See, men like certain men like
Certain men do.
They say, I don't want a ghetto girl. I don't want a girl that wear them long lashes. I don't want a girl with fake hair. I want a natural girl. I don't like the natural girl. I want a light skinned girl. I want a dark girl. I want a skinny girl. I want a curvy girl. So most definitely the attribute, what they look for is different than what we look
So
for.
basically
We
you
look for
saying these
physical
men
too,
wanna
but I
build a
think
better.
y'all are way more physical featured than we are.
That's right. Keep it simple. I mean, men don't want to build a bear. They don't want you to go get your goddamn butt
No,
lifted
some
and
men
all.
do.
Shit.
That's what I feel
I'm
like.
not
They
that
still
man.
want them BBLs.
Me
They
either.
That's
I like natural.
yeah, natural.
yeah,
I mean, why?
y'all
I mean,
are two
shit,
rare
yeah.
guys that like that, but there are men out there who are very into
They're
That
very
fake-
into that.
that
Look who
fake
they wifing up.
body, right?
Yeah.
That to me always like, man, what do y'all see in somebody getting a butt lift? And man, that I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just different.
If it's their image.
It
their
It is.
lifestyle.
and that's what the world has come to.
Well, they don't want to be seen with them
Who
if
don't
they
wanna-
ain't got the butt lifts or stuff like that.
You think Drake is about to date a girl who don't got a BBL?
I mean, there's women out there that are.
They're not finna go for no regular deglers. They not doing
There are
it.
some regular deglers out there that look better than all these
It
build
is.
I'm
bears.
not saying they don't, but I'm saying that to think that there's men
That's
out there
their
that
life-
don't
Yeah,
find that attractive is crazy. Why do you think women are doing it? Because it's working
That's not attractive to me.
Mhm.
to you.
I'm just saying.
Right. To the $1 million ones, to the basic average ones that's asking for all of the high dollar and high value men, they don't want you. They looking in a whole nother direction. Am I right or am I wrong, Tyrell? If you made a certain amount of money
this
and
can
you're in
be
a certain
all.
status, and I mean, I'm talking about like
This
up there,
depends
like
on your industry too, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler
How
Perry
did you
type
become-
money.
How did
Tyler
you
Perry
become a
money.
millionaire?
you gonna
Yeah,
date
we're
different
talking
Oprah
folks.
money.
entertainment. Yeah. Now, if you're talking about, I don't know, a 37-year-old banker who
Right.
could because there's wealthy people in Dallas that are normal, but they're
Yeah.
wealthy.
Yeah.
Right.
That may not be that ain't their jam.
Mm-mm.
You know, they might still want a regular looking woman. So I think
Right.
it depends on
That's
Your
what I'm saying. The
environment.
natural ones,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but like you spending all this extra money to do all this to your body, man, that shit has its. that
I think
shit
if you're
has
doing
its
it,
shit
you
to
know,
it.
you do it because you want to do it. Don't do it for you. If that's what you want to do it for you. Don't do it
That's
to
for the
go
women
and
ain't
catch.
got. They got low self esteem.
to go and catch.
They got low
people.
self esteem, man. They not secure with themselves, man.
That's that traditional talk.
But I'm just saying, I think they got to.
But I get what you're
compete with the
saying.
Joneses. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
I mean,
not
when
the now. That's
Yeah.
not what the people are thinking now.
But I'm just saying,
Like,
like
maybe some. I ain't gonna say all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
you can't say
Yeah.
that
'Cause I
because I,
mean-
feel like there's so many different. Besides surgery, you can get your teeth fixed. You can get Botox.
Oh,
People
yeah,
like
things
that.
like
Fillers.
that.
That'd be the farthest.
People
Working,
working out.
That's like
Yeah.
working
With the
out.
teeth.
You can build your body in the gym.
That's
Are they
natural
insecure?
though.
Oh,
That's
no,
natural
no,
though.
no.
But it's still there are
It's
people
an
who
image.
have
It's an
manipulated
image.
their
I know, but
but
just,
it ain't how you naturally roll up.
I know, but I'm just
That
saying.
ain't how
Yeah.
you just.
But I'm
grow.
just saying.
I feel like that's taking
in the
care, that's
gym,
maintaining and taking care
It's
of your
just yeah,
body.
maintaining and taking care of your body.
Some
but
people
when
ain't
you,
doing it just because they
Not
want
just-
their heart.
I know,
to
but
be well.
they doing
They
it.
they
doing it
doing
to
it
be-
for a physical.
I know, but listen, they doing it the traditional way, the old school way, where you
that's
getting in
your
there and
opinion
you.
on that, though. You can't
Why?
say they're not doing it for vanity reasons.
But I'm just saying, but they get in there, and they working
'Cause that-
to do it. A lot of women are going. It's like, hey, let me find the nearest doctor where they can just shoot me in the ass and my butt gonna be the way I want it.
I don't want to
This-
do no
this-
squats.
That's what I'm saying. They
You
don't
don't
want to do
want to.
that. But why?
Some people you can't help that you got a
But
big
see-
back and no hips.
And I've always said this.
You
I
can't
give
out gym that.
I give women the benefit of the doubt when I know that okay, you got 2 or 3 kids. Okay, you're gonna have a gut. Oh, okay, it's fine. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fine.
But y'all talking about I want to go. I got to get this. Shit, you got 2 kids. You got 3 kids. I mean, that's God made right there. It's gonna stretch you out. I mean, that's nothing you can do about that.
You can't stop. You can talk to you blue in the face about that because
They're gonna do what
they gonna do what they want to do on that. I feel like just God bless.
But that's
and
what I'm
keep 'em
saying. But it
safe,
has
Lord.
its repercussions about
It
that. We
does.
just rest in peace to Jackie. Oh, you see what just happened to her, man. Trying to, y'all live in this image that you don't got to, and look what happened.
And then you have to do so much. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of bad things that's happened. I think there's safe procedures. I think there's a way that you can do any procedure. And anytime you go under the knife or
It's a risk.
anything,
Yeah,
it's a risk.
Yeah.
It's a risk if you go to the doctor and have the most smallest
I know.
procedure. You could die just having anything. You could
Yeah,
die.
you could die.
So anything. But I see what you're saying because I personally don't agree with it, but it is what it is for those who want to do it. I mean,
it's just too many. It's too many risks with that, man. You go to Mexico, you might not make it back. You see what happened to the people that went over there. They didn't make it back. Got
talking
shot up, man. I mean, that's
No,
a lot.
you don't
man.
like it. You don't like
I
it.
don't like it.
You don't like it.
You know,
All right.
Keep
Well,
your body
Kareem
as
don't
is.
want no-
Just options in the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, go to the gym.
Yeah,
go
just
work
to the
out.
gym. Go take a little laps around the track.
Child,
You
well,
know
I'm
what
too
saying?
scary anyway, so
Laps around the track.
it's not happening with me.
You heard it here
But see,
first.
women, y'all just don't understand. Like y'all don't even give yourself the benefit of the doubt, man. You gotta understand, man. You got a family. I mean, what shit?
Mm.
What else you want? You bought and paid for.
Yeah.
What else you want?
Well,
You're saying like a woman should be happy with her body, even if
Yeah.
they have kids.
I mean, a woman that got kids and got
I
a
feel like
family
that's
that's
the
married,
easy thing to say when you didn't house them and push them out and deal with.
and that's
your
why I give
body-
y'all the benefit of the doubt
Body
because
change.
it's-
That's
Dang.
great that you have that grace, but you can't force somebody to have their own same grace on themselves.
themselves.
That's not fair.
well, y'all need to start thinking that way.
Okay. Thank you, noted.
Yeah, note that. To all the women listening, note
Yeah.
that.
I think
give
because-
yourself the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, I've always been the kind of person as far as when it came to self-image and all that kind of stuff. I'm very cautious and conscious of
What you
what's
look
going
like.
on and how I look, and I think that just comes from my upbringing.
From
We
when
just were able to come. We need to be looking presentable
hey,
or looking at a
Watch
certain
this, watch
level.
this.
You know what?
for the conversation that we having, guess
Mhm.
what? I think the women created the filters.
What?
A woman created filters.
You mean on social media?
Yep.
It might have been a man.
Nah, ain't no man create no damn
Google
filters.
it. I think you just make
A
that up.
woman created filters. All these filters to
Mm.
make you look so
Really?
glamorous and glit.
You think so?
A woman created that.
Let's find out.
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. A woman created the filters on all social media platforms.
Photographer Cole Rise.
As a man. So come again?
A woman created
Who
filters.
invented face filters? Let's see.
Melissa Armstead. Thank you.
no, you.
Who's Melissa Armstead?
She created filters.
No, I don't know. We have to get back with y'all. It's not really saying.
How you know that?
But
He just made
That's
that
just
up.
Because if you look at all the filters, it changes. It makes you glamorous. You ever saw a man's
Man-
filter?
a man,
What do you
Melissa.
mean
How
a
you know it's
man?
Melissa?
Nah, I was just joking.
Oh. It was Melissa.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, if you look at all the filters that it blurs your skin out, it makes you look glamorous.
Why does that have to be attributes for a woman?
Yeah, woman created it.
no,
Shit. Got
Cole Rise did it.
It got
Cole did
stars
it.
and
You see?
sprinkles.
Stars and sprinkles.
Cole got sugar in his tank. I don't believe that.
Wait a minute.
Let me see who Cole is. Cole is, he got a whole Instagram full of filters.
Yeah.
He did it.
Cole, he filtering everything.
But
he
he
filtering
ain't
the
filtering
sun.
his face.
He filtering.
He ain't filtering
He
his
filtering
face.
women.
I bet
A
men-
man. A man filtered a woman because he wanted to
He's a
see
photographer.
what they
I'm
want.
sorry, and look,
Us,
men
exactly.
probably made makeup. The first
Exactly.
Google
first
it.
cosmetic.
Google it. See how they trying to bash the man, y'all?
You just tried to.
I try to
No.
give y'all props.
We wasn't coming for
No.
y'all until you
I'm
came for us.
trying to give you props, but the glitz and glam, man. But it's all about the relationship deal breakers, man. Hey, yeah. While we on that, what's your deal breaker in a relationship, Tyrell? Like, what is your deal breaker?
Someone who don't have motivation.
I think we talked about this, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah, we talked about the deal breakers.
Mhm.
I wish we had Meaty Ray here. Your boy Meaty Ray, Slappy. He was talking about his deal
Yeah.
breakers because he's been in a couple situations where
Some deal breakers are
What's
kids. Now or back when? I mean, back then, my deal breakers
It
are
was the
different from
kids.
my current.
back in the day,
Back
there was
then,
kids.
Yeah.
Mine was dating a man who had
Kids,
kids.
yep.
Or multiple kids and a lot of kids. That's why I was really hesitant. And the only reason why I went forward was because she didn't really live with him. So
Yeah.
I just felt like, and I know that was selfish.
Selfish.
And I know it
Y'all
was
hear that
selfish.
shit?
I was very selfish then. I didn't. I didn't. I because I knew what I was like, I'm riding with me and mine. Whoever come in gotta accept. And I was very selfish, but I did it. It wasn't like I was like
Dang,
after
so
the fact.
If
It was that and
I didn't know this.
laziness
Man, your own
Um,
daughter didn't know this.
is most definitely.
No, I didn't know that. I
You know
didn't
that?
even know. I feel like that's kind of wild to have a child, but your deal breaker is somebody having a child.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Sheena's deal breaker.
And
was
then
the
to
same
say if
thing.
they live with you,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you was this close.
Oh, that close not to being y'all, huh? Being here, huh?
Wouldn't be at this table.
Golly.
My
You'd
deal
have been
breaker
somewhere
is
else
that
for
my
some-
deal breaker is that fake shit on y'all.
Oh,
That was my
yeah.
deal breaker. I couldn't stand
Yours
that.
was fake stuff, and no, you had a lot of them, but you changed them.
Well,
I think your deal breaker
What's fake
changed.
stuff?
like shit,
Like
all
hair
that fuck
extensions?
weaves and all that. And back
I do
then,
all of that.
back then, no, you didn't do that back then.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm used to it now, but back then, that was my deal breaker. Like you said, I've changed.
You was country.
Nah, I mean, I just didn't like all that extra shit.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
I don't like too much.
Yeah, it was just doing too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do something like, if you want to get your eyelashes.
I don't
or
think
something
I
like
was
that.
ever. I've never been that type of person to want it for myself. So you wouldn't have never had to worry about that for me.
Kanisha never wore makeup. She never
Mm-mm.
wore, it was
No,
all
no,
just
I've
natural.
evolved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I've changed too. I've accustomed to get used to it. And I don't have no problem with it. But back then, oh, it'd have been an issue. Nah, hell nah. What you wearing that shit for? Nah. Yeah.
So do y'all have a I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So when y'all getting ready to go out and everybody and y'all getting dressed, do you have a preference on what Amber wears? Do you have to this and vice versa? The same question to you, Amber, on what Tyrell
Okay,
wears,
answer for both
where
of
you
us.
say, oh no,
Oh, he
babe,
can
I
answer for
think
both of you.
nah, babe, I don't
Because
think
know
you
what
need to
he's
wear
gonna
them.
say.
I don't think you need to wear them shoes. Can you wear? Are you going to continue to go ahead and wear them because you like them and you think they look good, or are you going to take your spouse's advice and say, "Nah, let me go and go take this off and see if it's something else"?
In that specific example, I don't have that problem. I mean, it's like, what can a man do? Really, I feel like
Y'all
the
can put on
job
some
in
wrong
question-
stuff too.
Nah, but I feel like I'm open with a lot of things Amber wear. For certain things, I just ain't going for. It can't be too short. And
Hmm.
it can't be too
Too
revealing,
revealing.
up top.
Yeah.
And I think I'm around lines with Tyrell. Like like when Kanisha get ready, I mean, she knows how to respect herself and know what to wear, and you know, it's on the up and up. But I don't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? What she chooses is respectable. You know what I'm saying? So when you said men can wear, what are you
No,
referring to?
I'm just saying, like, because I know a lot of times.
She's saying you put on an outfit and it's whack, and she tell you.
Yeah,
don't
no,
feel
it's like
whack.
None of my shit whack.
It's
I
like
mean,
a lot
that's
of
what you
times.
think.
It's like a
Shit.
lot of times I'll say, I know you'll have something to say a lot. Oh, well, it's short. If you bend over, it's
Oh, now you talking about
Or
that one
something.
time.
or
That was when we going to
if
Miami.
I
There's
say
one white dress. I
that
just
too.
thought I had no problem with the dress. All I said, damn, if you bend over, you're showing everything. That's all I said. I had no problem with the dress, and I think she made a big
it was
deal
a
out
dinner
of it.
But no,
dress,
so
though. I was
y'all-
going to
y'all
dinner to
wouldn't
sit
think-
down.
Yeah.
So I've like me and Tyrell would do like outfit consultation just to be like, hey, do you like the way this look?
Consultation.
Yeah, like you like the way this look together. You think these shoes are these shoes? I take his.
I can't
And
match
he won't
stuff like
say.
that. I can't match stuff
Consideration.
like that.
Yeah, and
I
I
can't
He'll
do
think I
make me
that.
take
put
it
on the
into.
whole thing. Put on both shoes so I can see.
I can't. I
Put
mean,
on the whole thing so I can
I'll
see.
do it, and you know what he'll
I
tell
can't.
me? I don't know. I mean, whatever you like.
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying. I
Sometimes
can't
you gotta
match-
go
yeah.
off and do your own thing, no matter
Yeah.
what.
That's
the
what I'm
person
saying.
say.
Exactly.
Because if I
see
say I
my
like
vision.
this, she might not be like, well, damn, I'm wearing these other ones anyway.
Yeah,
I can't, like, certain things like that I can't answer because
you're
both
not
of 'em-
into-
no, I mean both of them look right, but I just don't know
but
which
you're
one to
not
be like. No,
You don't get you don't
You're
really
not-
get.
I can't dress a woman.
exactly.
I can't dress a
Right.
woman.
But
You
you
know,
like
you're
what
not
you
that
like,
type
though.
of
Yeah, I
guy.
like what I like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
I
if
can
you see
because
it,
I like what I like.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
like-
But I'm saying anything that she
But
put
you-
on,
if
I mean,
you
it's
see it, you
respectable.
say,
It's
"Oh,
nice.
it's
It's
nice."
nice.
So-
But I just can't be like,
because
I want you to wear these. You know, I
So
can't
like,
do that
just say
shit.
for
Because
instance,
if Tyrell is shopping for me, like a certain, if it's clothes, I could pick out what he would pick out for me because he likes a certain style, a certain
Oh, okay.
look.
Well, I mean, if he likes a
Mhm.
certain look, that's different. But I mean, like women, like y'all gonna have y'all's own style regardless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna.
And there's some things that y'all don't get that's like a woman trend.
That's
or
what I'm
a
saying. So
woman
I can't. I just can't
thing.
dress a woman.
Some things Tyrell be like, you, and I'll be like, yeah, and he'll be like, yeah, whatever, you know what you're talking about. I'm wearing it anyway.
Yeah.
Do you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. And I don't like,
Like
okay.
we had this
Okay.
discussion today when we was in the shoe store about the Jordans, right? I mean, shit, people wear Jordans with anything.
Yeah, and see,
Kanisha wants to put.
No,
she
it's
got to be
not.
color
no,
coordinated.
not even color coordinated. I just feel like certain things go. Like I told him, I said, you got on purple, shades of purple, right?
And I'm wearing red.
I'm not gonna
J's, and I
put you
wouldn't
no
even care.
black and red J's on.
I wouldn't care.
You can't do that. That's out of
See,
order.
that's she's saying you can't
I'm
do
just,
that.
I wouldn't do it.
Each
I wouldn't
person
put
got
no-
their
I wouldn't put no
own
cherries
style.
in.
Yeah, then you can
Thank
go down
you.
a rabbit.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
it, but hey,
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people, yeah.
Right.
Like, and the only reason why I say that because I'm gonna take the NBA
And
by
there's a
storm.
way to be purposely tacky.
I know, but I'm gonna take the NBA
Right.
by storm. Look how these people come to these post game press conferences,
They're being purposely tacky.
and I tell that to Makai. I said these people just wear
But
anything
it's
because they
but
can.
it's
But it's
put
a look.
together for a look. But it's almost like you coming in here with this lime
Kanisha,
green
have you
blazer
seen some of these
on.
things that these people
I
be
know,
wearing?
I know what they wear.
But also, they not coming to Little Elm, Texas.
I know, but I'm
wearing
saying,
that.
hey, it
Yes.
don't matter.
They
Shit.
You have to,
going-
you have to,
It
yeah,
matches the setting.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, like
They have
like
the
Jordan.
luxury of dressing.
people just
Mhm.
throw anything on with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's not
And then-
true.
yes, they do.
Well,
Yes,
you
they
just
do.
saying with just Jordans in particular.
Yeah, with their Jordan shoes, people would throw on any type of outfit with
not
a Jordan
everybody. I'm not
With a Jordan
putting on
shoe.
just
But
anything.
it still depends on the Jordan.
shoe. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
feel
yeah,
But I'm
That
just
color
saying.
different, exactly. Different retros
And that's
have
all I'm
different
trying to
purposes.
say.
Right.
Like the
It's got a
Jordan brand,
multicolor in it,
you
and
can't
that
do
you can wear
that with
color.
any other sneaker and wear
Sneakers
any
have
other thing.
Mhm.
Sneakers
I'm not a
have
super. I'm not a
evolved. That's-
sneakerhead, so I can't comment on that. I can tell you what
Jordans
I'm
is
gonna do
the
with
one-
my
You're
sandals.
talking about the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordans
agree.
are the one. What is it? The one.
So you're saying you could be casual or just dressy? People do that with all
Watch this.
types
Watch
of
it.
brands
No,
of
no.
sneakers.
And the reason why I say that,
Yeezys.
I know, but listen, if you
Air
look at
Force
majority,
Ones.
I know,
They
no,
wearing it with anything now.
majority is with the Jordan. Even when people start dressing up, what do they have on their feet? They got
Yeah,
Jordans on.
suits and Jordans. Yeah, I mean that goes.
That's all I'm saying.
They got
Yeah,
one
that
another
goes.
brand sneakers.
Now,
but
like if you look in like the TNT studio, when them guys have, Ernie Johnson even got Jordans on with the suit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Jordan is one brand that people wear with anything.
It could be anything, but I don't say any color.
They do
Any
it.
outfit in any color is two separate.
Not
two
they do
different
it that way.
things.
Kanisha, just go. You can do the research with people
I got
just
you.
wearing Jordans with shit, anything.
I got you. But yeah, so with that, you got your expectations on what you think Amber should, what you like, and she has hers on what she like. But I think at the end of the day, like I said, he'll tell me what he like, because at first, like I said, when I had hair, longer hair, and I cut my hair, Kareem was up in the uproar. Ooh, you cut it kind of close, didn't you? It was a long time before he could feel my short hair. And then when I started to wear it, it grew on him. And then when I went back to hair,
Because that was a drastic change.
You got hair in your head?
There you go. That's one prime example of a drastic change. I'm used to the hair
like I hated the
behind
part.
the ear. Behind the ear. And that's what I was used to.
That was
But then
that
you
was
come
1999.
Then you come on one day, you chop your shit.
It wasn't no warning.
No, it was a
I
drastic
did the
change.
same thing. I didn't warn you
He's
and I
so
cut my
lying.
hair.
It was definitely not
I feel like you
drastic
talked
because
about
I definitely went bob first.
But I'm saying, but it still was a drastic change from your hair being behind your ear on down.
I think I made that decision that day
What?
when I
Cut yours. See, Tyra, they just alike.
I
Hey.
felt like we talked about it.
Hey, you get in the chair and you just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it is what it is.
I mean, with men, you only got one style. You either go bald or you keep a little hair on your hair for wave, or you got a little mini afro or dreads.
I think as long as I get everybody has their preferences on what you find
I feel
attractive and what you like, but Tyra's like, as long as you don't look crazy, I don't care.
Oh yeah, as long as you,
right, because you're a representation
I don't
of
think
me.
women gonna.
I feel like your
disrespect
partner is a
that.
representation of you.
No, yeah,
if you
but
are
I'm talking
right,
about even just with hair. Like I've had we know me, I don't keep the same hairstyle.
But
I've had short
George,
hair, long hair, in between. I
but
have
it's
a
been
bob,
presentable
braids.
though.
But I also look good in a lot of different hairstyles.
That's
and
what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
being funny.
It's been
Boom.
presentable.
Not everybody has a face for every single hairstyle.
That's what I'm saying, because you know what's best for yourself. Like when you get your hair done, you're like, oh, this fits my face. And like you said, a lot of women do shit that don't fit their face. And that shit just look crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not coming for y'all women. I'm just saying.
You've been
Yeah.
coming at
That
the women
shit
all
look
night.
I know.
crazy.
I'm just trying to see. Y'all be looking crazy too.
How can a man look crazy? I mean, if it's shit, if he ain't got no hair, he gotta
They
be
doing
bald.
men, yeah, but men doing a lot of
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
stuff. No, men are doing a lot of stuff with their hair.
I know,
I
I
think men are,
understand that, but I'm
men are
just
getting
saying.
twists. Men are growing their hair. Men are
Leaving
getting
them
locks.
bald spots in the middle of your head and the edge up.
Men are doing, yeah,
Crazy.
they getting whole.
It's a fix
They
for
getting
that.
everything.
You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
fix.
Y'all
It's a
don't,
fix.
That's
y'all
how
don't
men
want the
look
weave,
crazy.
but y'all getting weave. Y'all getting hair
Kanisha,
weave.
we already talked.
Y'all getting whole weave
We've been
with waves in it.
involved. Back in the days, a man wouldn't have done that. Now,
No.
today, in this era, people are doing
Well,
that.
no, men used to wear toupees.
Mm-hmm.
That
It's
was
just
them
a
old
different
Back in the
Benny
day.
Hill people.
Little wigs,
type
like the
of
old
people.
school wigs, and we
Yeah.
didn't
Benny Hill.
grew above the little flop
Yeah.
on.
But no,
wigs.
men could definitely look crazy.
But some
Everybody
men
look crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but some men ain't got no choice. Like shit, if they hair
What you
can't
mean?
grow and the bald
Cut
head.
it
and they-
off.
I know, but
All
some men's head ain't shaped for a bald head, but they still got to go bald.
Yeah. I don't hold it against. I mean, yeah, some people
If
do
you
have
have-
an ugly head, but I don't hold it against you if you bald in this.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
have
but,
something that's really wrong with you, or some type of ailment or something like that, where you gotta cut
An
your
ailment.
hair or something. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you go
I don't
bald.
Sometimes
think
it just
bald-
go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't gotta have no ailment.
If you got
Yeah.
or whatever, and it may, but it may just go away.
My
Even
hair
I
if,
ain't
don't
going
judge
nowhere.
anybody.
if your hair go away, it's fine. Just go bald. Just don't be
Oh.
trying to hang on to it.
Oh,
though.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
touching-
when you
Yeah,
look crazy.
yeah,
Don't,
that's what I'm
yeah,
talking
not-
about.
don't hang on
I'm
to
not
it and it's gone. Back here, from here, from here to here, you don't have no hair.
I
And
don't
the
have to
only
hang
thing
on
that
to mine.
grows is this. Just let it go. You can't be George Jefferson walking around here. Just let it go. Because if I'm telling y'all
If
up
we
front,
get to that point, I got to go bald. I'll
But-
go bald, but
and I agree with it, because I always said if my hair fall out, I cut mine. I ain't scared to
That's
go
what I'm saying.
short.
That's why a lot of people say, "Man, you got gray in there. Won't you go and put?" I don't got to keep my
I'm
shit.
definitely
I'm
not
not hiding my
afraid.
shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Keep it
just-
as is.
yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, you just
37 years
keep
old.
it
man.
trimmed
I look
on up.
old, but I'm 37.
You 31.
Oh,
You 37.
Times 2.
Okay.
Watch.
Oh,
37 plus 37.
dang.
But nah. But in a relationship, man, that'd have been back in the days. That'd have been my deal breaker. All this fake shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a subtle way to do everything.
A subtle way.
Yeah.
You hear that, subtle J? A
Somebody
subtle
can have
way.
on a face full of makeup and
Oh, that
it's
shit.
way
Oh.
too much, or
Yeah, I
you
hate
got
it
a
too.
natural.
Oh.
The neck and the,
The
face.
big
look
one,
different.
yeah.
And it don't match.
Yeah.
You get right
It
there.
ain't blending
skin
in.
different.
It ain't going what it's
Shit
supposed to do.
nasty.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's how they look
Then you
when you used to
sweat,
meet
and
people
it
in the
look
club.
Look like cakey.
Yeah.
Look like you about to be buried.
That's why sometimes watching the reality shows like Married on First Sight, when they get married and then they go in there, gotta wipe
Oh,
their
they gotta
makeup.
take their makeup
Oh
off.
my god. I know them
That's what
husbands
you
be
about to
looking
get.
like,
This is what you about to
oh,
get.
this you?
That's very humbling. They don't even get the ease into it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go straight into it. I'm sleeping with makeup on.
It's best to, I feel like, just probably pursue somebody with a natural face.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You better.
Don't
Most
trick me.
definitely.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
trick me,
No.
I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think about somebody wanting something and you totally don't like it? Like
As far as what?
you totally are not gonna do it no matter what. Cause there's
I
been
gotta go
different
my own
times.
way.
There's been different
Like
times where
what?
we'll go back and forth on something and he gonna do it regardless because that's what he want. But is that something that you
Something to yourself or a decision for yourself?
no. I'm saying, like, let's just say, for instance, I'm talking about a physical, what we're wearing or something like that, or how our facial hair or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because I've always said, oh, well, Kareem, you know, at first
Oh, no,
I wasn't a fan of the beard at all when he first did it. As it came about, I then started to like it. But I told him, if you're gonna do it, please keep it
No, because
together,
you
because it
being
would just be
that's
going
being
everywhere.
Selfish on your end.
I'm just telling you what I like.
You cut your
Now-
hair off. I had to accept it, right?
You
Okay.
didn't have to.
So
But
what
I was gonna do it.
Glue it
You're
back
gonna,
on?
no. You're gonna do what you want to do anyway.
You
as
gonna
far
do
as-
what you gonna do anyway either.
No, but I let my
You cut your hair off.
Yeah. That's why I don't press.
Yeah.
That's why I don't press you anymore about it. I just put it in the air so you'll know what I like. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You know how you
That's
just get
being
those
selfish.
hints,
Don't you
but
think that's being selfish?
no, I don't think that's being
That's trying to
selfish.
have it. That's trying to have
think
it both
that-
ways. You can't
No,
have it both
I
ways.
think that is expressing
Wearing-
what I like.
Wearing your hair the way you want it, and then telling me to cut my hair the way you. Man, come on, man.
You don't have no problem with the way I wear my hair, though.
Huh?
You never had. I've never heard you say I don't like that.
I'm not gonna dislike what you like. That's what I'm saying.
I can dislike what
it's
you like.
okay to dislike.
I know, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Something she
dislike
may
it
like.
because
Right.
I'm gonna tell you so that way
Yeah.
you do with that as you will. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit up
Right.
and say if you ever do that again, I'm gonna leave you.
that's what
Right,
I'm saying,
right,
and that's
right,
what
right.
it boils down to.
Is
I
there
mean,
something
it's
somebody
like
could do to themselves where you like, this is a no for me, dog? Like you either
No.
gonna grow this out or like so you would
If
you
Kareem
would
said
date
he was
you
getting
would
more
date me, so
cornrows,
I could go get like I could shave my head off on the sides and have a spiky purple mohawk for the rest of my
Tyrell gonna
time.
rock with it.
Hell no.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
In that
Yeah.
situation, I'm
There
gonna say,
are
look,
things somebody
And she
I'm saying,
gained
look,
you
you
got
pounds.
jobs. I mean, you
hear me out. I'm calling your family.
Without
because my member is starting to lose.
That's what I'm saying. People can do stuff physically. If you try to get some type of crazy facial piercings or something, no, I'm not.
There's
I'm
something
not
going
dealing
on.
with that.
We
Yeah,
need to
something,
talk.
yeah,
Yeah.
something.
They crying out for
You
help.
have
That's a drastic change. Yeah.
You having a breakdown? What?
She crying out for help. That is
Oh,
something different,
gosh.
man. I can understand where you're coming from when you say that. That
Yeah,
back
that's
to your
drastic.
change,
But I
yeah,
think
man.
something.
But I'm gonna put it out there on what I like and what I don't like. You can change it or you cannot change it. It's up to you. But I'm just telling you what I like.
Yeah.
Period. And I mean,
Watch
I
this.
would like to say that the things that if you communicate them to me and not keep them inside, if you tell me what you like, then I feel like I'm gonna try my best to
look that way or be that way.
yeah.
I don't like
Close
that
to
I
ponytail.
would keep wearing my hair in a style that you hate.
I don't like that ponytail.
Right. You got my appointment is
She
the end of the
started
month. You ready to pay for my appointment? I can actually I can make it next week.
Down to money, man. Damn.
Listen,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I'm
Man,
just saying.
You ready to pay?
She said that the appointment could be sooner. if you got the
Right,
points.
right. This hair
somebody
stuff
told me
is
to get
expensive.
That beard stuff expensive too.
I got
ready
you
to
beards.
pay?
I got you beard
That's
creams and stuff.
You
Y'all's
ready-
personal upkeep.
you ready to
bills
pay?
don't
Very
really handle
low.
to women's upkeep.
Exactly.
Man, they charging.
gotta-
So
Hey,
Tyrell would be like,
they charging cats $150 for a haircut these days.
Well,
yeah,
they
neither
charging
one of y'all are paying
$350
Right.
for anything
It
that's
costs
added to this
$250 for a
ponytail.
beard. They groom you
For
and,
real?
and moisturize. Man, you look.
250.
Man, yeah, you look.
They're robbing you.
They robbing y'all for doing your hair too.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, they.
Well, I'm gonna be having this
To a certain
ponytail.
extent.
Yeah. Hey, them little
Hmm.
what they call it? The beauticians? What are like? What's their job titles?
Beautician?
They got-
Hairstylist?
Yeah, hairstyle. They making a killing.
Yeah.
Women making a killing at
Because
braid hair
they're
and do hair.
exploiting the fact that Black women gonna need their hair done.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so
black
no
men
matter
gonna need
what,
their
we
beard
have
done,
to
too.
bend to what's going
Yeah.
on. That type of stuff is
Yeah.
new for men.
Yes.
What's
Y'all wasn't getting y'all beards massaged and steamed and
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And see, that goes back to what we talking
We've
about.
always
Chicks been
got
involved,
something
you
done
know
to
what
our
I'm
our
saying?
hair.
hair always.
So like
It
Fat
started in
Joe
the
said,
kitchen,
Yesterday's
but
price
it
ain't today's
elevated.
price.
to somebody's house, to somebody's small salon,
Yeah.
and etc.
But they charging these cats an arm and a leg for these haircuts and these beard conditions, the shape of your beard to give the steam and
Mhm.
everything, blow it out.
Everything
Yeah.
charged separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't no, you can't go to the barber shop and say, hey, can you shave my beard for $5 no more? That shit don't work.
Mm-hmm.
They putting the price, it's a price tag on everything, man.
Most definitely. It is highway robbery.
And I don't know if y'all heard that story that Steve Harvey talked about his barber before he went bald. You know, he used to pay his barber what, like $100 and some every time to cut his hair. And he when he went bald, he cut him off a fat check because he wasn't be able to cut his hair no more.
Mm.
And what that guy did with that money was flipped it, and he owned like 3 salons now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That was smart.
Oh,
man, haircutting, man,
that's
these
nice,
days,
'cause I would've
man.
said, I'm bald now. Thank you for your service.
Mhm. That's wealthy people stuff.
Black folks.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I ain't saying rich, because there's a difference.
Wealthy.
Yeah.
Wealthy people stuff.
I mean, it's a lot, man. I mean, they do a lot, man. But like I said, it costs, man.
Yeah.
It costs to keep up with the Joneses, man.
So, in a nutshell, yeah, I just feel like the whole relationship thing is just. I think it's evolving. I think that it's so hyped up now because everybody is talking about it. We got TikTok, we got Instagram, we got everybody going live talking about their own personal
But
relationships.
why is everybody
You
falling
got-
off though?
I feel like and a lot of these celebrities, I felt like celebrities and stuff was
They're just
just
falling off,
getting
man.
divorces just back
Yeah.
to back, back to back.
That rapid
But I
rate
feel
stuff.
like that pressure and that entertainment business, I wouldn't know, but I just know about what I see and what I've heard.
I don't think
I
Shawnee and her husband gonna make it.
I could believe I said that, but
I
I
agree with you. when
Yeah,
you said it.
but I believe that because you in the limelight like that, it affects you. It affects your relationship.
They don't get to live.
Regular, and you find very few celebrities that live a low key life where you don't really know what they're doing and they just chilling. Because most times they paparazzi, people following them, or they out in the public. But
Some
I think
stuff may
those.
not be what we think it is.
But the crazy thing about it is a lot of people
Could
talk
be an
about these
arrangement.
relationships and all these relationships are
Most
falling
definitely.
off. But everybody want to come for Dwayne Wayne and Gabrielle reunion every time a little snippet comes up about their relationship. But they standing strong though. He broke it down on Shay Shay's podcast about that 50-50
that.
stuff.
That-
So that I think he
Yeah.
explained that well. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to when,
Um,
he had his house in Florida and something came out about
anything
that.
Gabrielle Union says, I feel like they're just going to
He got a
morph it
baby on
into
her.
this big
You say what?
something that is
A
not
baby on her.
a baby. What?
He had a baby on her.
But that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Everything that's been said about the relationship, they
They were
ride.
separated
they were separated
at the
that
time. That's
goes
that
back to what
separation
we
stuff.
was talking about back
But-
downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I just say that to say, I think a lot of them we looking at these celebrities and looking at how they living and all that. They living The only thing
I don't
different
have
is their
faith
bank
in no
account.
celebrity
That's basically it.
relationship.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
I said the only thing that's different is their bank account.
Yeah, I don't have faith in any celebrity
Why not?
relationship.
I don't either.
I mean, I just don't. There's
So you don't think they're gonna last or make it?
or I don't just like I feel like you used to have certain couples like they they're in there. I feel like anything goes in that world.
So you don't have no one particular relationship that you think as a celebrity that you like, oh,
Mm-mm.
they gonna make it.
No, besides LeBron and his wife, and I don't really think that.
But
because
see,
she's not a
They
celebrity.
started
per se.
out. They started out
Yeah.
so
that's
young.
the difference. That's what I'm saying. LeBron, that relationship, they started from the mud. It ain't like she latched onto him when he got famous.
I think those may work out a
And a
little bit
foundation.
better.
Right.
A little bit better than
These famous people, they got.
And see,
it's
the
too
thing about
many
Savannah, she keeps
famous
herself
going
layers
with
so
famous
with
don't
low
work.
key.
It doesn't work.
I think famous going with regular degular works better than famous to famous.
for those out here watching, man. Go back and watch. Have y'all saw Shooting Stars?
The movie with
With
them about the
LeBron?
high school.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I heard it was.
y'all need to
good.
watch that.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Me and Makai set up and watch it. You got to watch it. It shows a lot from the start on how him and Savannah met, and it's like that was something from grade school going into high school. It's like
Oh,
they got together
Little love
before
story.
yeah.
that she knew he was gonna.
Yeah.
Well, they knew LeBron was gonna make it ever since he touched the basketball, but their relationship was a little different, and she stays out of the spotlight, man. All she
Yeah.
said, she just wants to be supportive of her husband and take care of the family.
And
Mhm.
take
And
cute
she-
pictures.
Yeah. And what?
Take cute pictures. She takes cute pictures.
Oh, you say take kiss me.
Mhm.
But she's not really like you really don't see her.
She low-key.
Yeah. Like when she
Yeah.
comes into a basketball game, it's like they put the camera on her and then it's like she don't do all this extra stuff to get attention and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, she goes to the high school games to support her other two kids and it just calls it a day. And I think she's
Yeah.
the type of person like I've seen her where people stop her and want to get a picture. She's not the type of person like, nah, you can't, we can't do all that. She'll stop and pose for the, pictures and stuff like that. I mean, she's just a little different. Y'all saw the shit that
Mhm.
Aisha Curry did.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They
was
made
crazy.
that viral.
They hate her.
No,
Yeah.
because she started that years ago when she said that she
clip is
didn't get
old. Ain't that so
enough
old?
of, no, this
I
was
don't
a
even
recent
think that.
clip.
I don't think that
Wasn't
show's
that
still
the
on.
real?
That's the
Yeah.
real.
No,
That-
but she started this years ago when she talked about she didn't get enough attention. She thought,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So she
Yeah,
she
they trying to
dug
bring that old
yeah.
stuff back up.
They don't
Shit,
like
that's
her.
on her. That's on
Yeah.
her. Yeah. Well,
Yep. Well, y'all let us know what y'all think about these unrealistic expectations and
women,
relationship
y'all got
stuff.
it bad, man.
All these men y'all got it bad too. Don't be putting on saying no
Hey.
women now.
They're gonna be 50 and die alone.
Mm-mm.
I'm more worried about them being 50 and dying
Mm-mm.
than them being alone.
Right.
You said what?
I'm more worried about them being 50 and dying than them being alone.
Right. Because I
That's a
think at this
doctor.
point,
But with the expectation these women got, man, like what I mean,
but don't say women. I'm saying
I'm not taking
expectations
nothing from you
both.
because you said that you would be a hoe dating broke hoes. So
shit, I mean,
you
I'm having
don't-
fun. Shit. I mean, shit.
And they would expect some Happy Meals, okay? And a light bill or two paid.
Nah, we
Listen,
go to
You
Burger
wouldn't
King.
be dating
Double
this
Double
day.
Whopper.
There's no dating in this day and age, and you ain't coming up.
Okay,
with no
y'all.
Double
So
Whopper.
would it be a deal breaker if it's your first date and the woman asks you for money?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gone.
yeah,
I'm out.
tacky.
sure.
I'm out.
Why would you do that? You
That's
don't know
crazy.
him.
I mean, it's women out there doing that. I know it
That's
from
what
a
I'm
show
saying.
I
So you
watch. It's
just
women out
adding-
there
you
doing
just
that.
putting more.
No,
putting
I'm
more
just saying it
gasoline
is
on these
women out there doing that.
That's
But
why I
that's
said
a
they're gonna be 50
fraction.
and die alone.
That's the fraction of the women, though. That's not.
What kind of
that's
fraction?
not-
Half fraction, quarter pie. How big?
I don't think
How
there's.
big?
Yeah, that's definitely
How
not
big?
the majority of us.
We got a pie. Go back to math. We got a pie. What's the fraction?
Not go back to me.
What's the
Mm-mm.
fraction?
I don't know. I can't give you those
It's a big piece of
numbers
the pie.
right now.
No, it's not a lot of
Nah,
women doing
a
something
No.
like
lot
that.
of women doing some dumb shit.
No, you know about it more because we have social media.
That's
and
what
it
I'm
makes
saying.
Things
They
seem
bring it to light.
amplified.
They bring it to light.
But there's not. You could go on 100 dates in
And
Dallas.
they're gonna be 50 and
And
die
nobody-
alone.
No, and so not everybody will ask you for no money on no first date.
No. But I think the people that don't, maybe the ones that don't know any
They
better,
putting it out
they
there.
will. Because some people don't know no
Checking
better.
if you got it.
Some people just don't know
Say
no
that
better.
again. It ain't tricking if you. That's a man saying it ain't tricking if you ain't got it. If it ain't
If
tricking
you
if you got it. Somebody said that in a rap lyric. Is that right, real?
All
No.
right.
But I'm just saying, women. I mean, you know, stop selling yourself short, or you're gonna be 50 and die alone.
That's a wrap.
And that's a wrap. That's good to wrap it up for another episode of the Simply Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Amber W in the building, K-Sap Square, T-Rail, and we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. And what we always say, y'all, deuces. Holla at your boy. I'm out.
Thanks for listening to the Simply
Oh my God. That's time to get hot. Yeah, hot.
Oh, I stay hot.
It's a little warm.
Very hot. I almost.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.